Andrew Carnegie was born in Scotland in 1835. His family was very poor. His father was a weaver, and when the textile industry began to collapse, they lost almost everything. When Andrew was just 13 years old, his family decided to move to America in search of a better life. They settled in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but things were still very hard. Andrew worked in a cotton factory, earning only $1.2 a week. He worked long hours from sunrise to sunset, but he never complained. He believed that education and hard work were his way out of poverty. He borrowed books from a local man who allowed poor boys to read from his private library. That act of kindness changed Andrew's life. He began reading every night and dreamed of one day becoming successful enough to help others. At age 15, Andrew got a new job as a telegraph messenger boy. He was quick, smart, and always eager to learn. Soon, he learned how to read telegraph signals by ear, a rare skill at the time. Because of his talent, he was promoted to work for the Pennsylvania Railroad Company, one of the biggest companies in America. There, he met great businessmen, learned how railroads worked, and studied how to manage money. Instead of wasting his small salary, Andrew saved and invested wisely. He bought small shares in companies connected to railroads, bridges, and iron production. Step by step, his small investments began to grow. In his 30s, Andrew started his own steel company, Carnegie Steel. He believed steel would be the metal of the future, and he was right. His company grew faster than anyone could imagine. By using new technology and paying attention to efficiency, Carnegie Steel became cheaper and stronger than anyone else's. Soon, his company was producing more steel than all of Britain. By the early 1900s, Andrew Carnegie was one of the richest men in the world. When he sold his company to J.P. Morgan for $480 million worth over $15 billion today, he became incredibly wealthy. But Andrew didn't want to just live rich, he wanted to die useful. He believed that rich people should use their money to improve the world. He wrote, "A man who dies rich dies disgraced." So he began giving away his fortune. He built over 2,500 public libraries, schools, universities, and even Carnegie Hall in New York, one of the most famous music halls in the world. By the time he died in 1919, he had donated nearly 90% of his wealth to help others, millions of dollars for education, peace, and public good. The legacy Andrew Carnegie's life teaches us that poverty is not a barrier when one has determination, education, and vision. He started as a poor factory worker earning $1 a week and became one of the world's greatest businessmen and philanthropists.